Locked in a box, no key, no light. But even in the dark, I learned how to fight. Not every cage got iron bars. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's scars. But I'm proof you can rise from it. Let me talk to you. I was caged by the silence, choked by the shame, trapped in a war with no one to blame. Fear was my warden, doubt held the keys. I begged for release on my bloodied knees. No crowd, no cheer, just echoes and pain. Praying for sun, but it kept on raining. My mind was a prison, my thoughts in chains. But courage whispered softly through the cries and strain. You ever scream loud and still ain't heard? Building hope from a broken word. I know that feel, I lived that page. Writing dreams on the walls of rage. They said I'd break, I bent instead. Slept with the fear that danced in my head. But I rose from that floor with fire in my spine. Told the cage, you're a chapter, not the end of my line. Chains don't last when your will don't fold. Even iron rusts when your heart turns bold. Courage ain't loud, it's quiet and raw. It's breathing through panic, it's facing the claw. So if you feel locked, don't accept that stage. There's a lion in your chest. That's courage in the cage. I've seen men break for less than a lie. Seen angels fall while devils fly. But I stood on the edge with death in my sight. And I chose to live, to climb, to fight. Now I walk with a limp and a story to tell of a boy who rose from his personal hell. And if I made it through that mental war, you can break your lock and open your door. So this one's for the kid with fear in his eyes. For the woman in pain who's fed up with lies. You ain't weak cause you cried or stumbled through shame. You strong cause you stayed, yeah, you stayed in the game. You ain't your wounds, you ain't your rage. You're a poem of power, not a product of cage. So breathe deep, believe, let the fear disengage. Stand tall in the fire, that's courage in the cage. Yeah, you might feel locked up right now, in your mind, in your past, in your pain. But even in the coldest cell, courage don't die. It whispers, it waits, and when you're ready, it roars. Courage in the cage, that's where warriors are born.